Hi guys, so now we're in the page of Google. So what are we gonna do first? We're gonna just install pip3 because we might need this one actually to create our virtual environment. So just let me make some updates. What's nice today is that you'll be able to see everything, even what's going wrong, and this will actually help you to handle errors, and that's how you learn at the beginning. I'm gonna make mistakes, same as you are, and you will be able to see that I'll be able to succeed at the end, so therefore you'll be able also to succeed. So first, let's make our virtual environment. I did the sudo apt update, so just to update all the packages. And after I installed pip3, so Python 3 -pip. So just install that. Just let's wait a bit. So I'm using here Visual Studio Code. I suggest you to use this editor, makes it easy. So sudo apt update. Let's update after that. You get some warnings. Alright, just do an upgrade really quickly. It's a fresh install, so I'm just making sure that all the packages are up to date. Alright, see a little bit more growing, so do not hesitate to use Google on search for blogs, or GitHub, or even use Stack Overflow when you have any issues. So that's how we will be proceeding. It's going to create a virtual environment. Virtual environment, it's like a box where you're going to work, and from that box you'll be able to install all your packages. So whenever you need to work in the same kind of project, you'll be able to use the same environment. But it's not mandatory, so I'm just showing you here just how to create your virtual environment. So we're going to use a GitHub repository. Here the project, it's all about an online course platform, and I'm going to show you how to get the code from GitHub. So you can just search it through Google and see different projects and choose the one that is closer to your ideal dream. And after that, you're just going to customize it. So you're not doing everything from scratch, which takes a while. So online course platform, we're going to use Git repository. You will see how we handle the errors very quickly, and it will be a real live working on project. Just the basics. Right, after you gonna make virtual environment first. Let's do that. So this video is all about this, making the virtual environment. So I'm going to use the wrapper, make virtual env. But there's different ways of doing a virtual environment. So before I have to install Python 3, as I told you before, -pip. So I'm just writing it a little bit bigger so you can see which package I'm installing. So So after the update, just install that. So sudo apt install python 3-pip. Just check for the version now, just to make sure that it's well installed. Version, alright, version 20. So we got the latest one. So now we have pip. Now that we have pip 3, we can install the virtual env. Here we are. While it's installing, I'm just going to get the next command. So you see we have a warning in yellow telling us that we need to notify where we can find the executable. So we're gonna export. We're gonna just install the wrapper first, and after we're gonna give it later on the path, just to tell it where to find it to be able to execute the commands. So it will be, I'm using a Linux computer, so here it's gonna be export virtual env wrapper Python and user bin Python 3. So we're just gonna open the .bashrc file and we're gonna put everything in. Just gonna locate it. We need to adapt to our system. So you find commands, but sometimes there will be some different things. So just export all the environment variables. So the first virtual wrapper, then you tell where is the home of your work on, and next this one here. So you see that's my path, so I need to change it, just to modify it a bit. Right, so that's the repo, but we're gonna use it later on. So let me set the virtual environment. It's not done yet because I had to put my own path, which is different from the one in the tutorial that we found on Google. I'm just checking if everything is done properly. Okay, we have just 3 variables. That's the one, and we're gonna source. Just gonna link it and make sure that it knows that we have changed the environment variables. And now we should be able to use this command, make virtual env, to create our virtual environment. So let me see if I can do it. So I did the virtual environment called online course. I'm using Django, so I just called it online course Django because it's a Python framework. So it's good to call your virtual environment with the framework you're using also. So when you want to reuse it for another project, it's easier to understand what's in it. Alright, so now we got our virtual environment done. So we can deactivate it by just writing deactivate, and we can activate it by saying just work on. See at the back now there is the virtual environment. Now we can clone the repository, so we just go here at code, we get the link. Well, after we do a git clone, we paste the link. So git clone, pass the link. You can give a name to the folder where it's going to be cloned. Online course platform. Alright, so now it's cloned. So GitHub is a repository with different files and codes, and we just got it into our computer. So now the files are present here in our computer. We're just gonna try to see if it is properly cloned. Just do a little ls. You see online course, we cd into that folder, so we go inside and you can see here we have all the different files. That's good. So you can see that's the database is an SQL tree. We're going to try to change it later on into a Postgres database, and you can also try to launch the application and see how it is built. Right. So now we are just in the file explorer. To this one, that's my other user. So you can also, if you want, you can create a user for your project. So here I created one, but it's not mandatory to do that. Just to show you that we can do that. I think I made a mistake here. It's the dash is before the SU. Alright, so now, okay. That's how I switched back to that user.